right, guys. Well, we did it. We've got 10 episodes created starting with that alpha version 1.1.0. And if you have been tuning in since the beginning, I said that my idea was that every 10 episodes we would up our version a little bit into the future. So here I am back at the Minecraft wiki page, and I had run a search on alpha version history, and that brought up this page. So I'm just going to scoot down to where the alphas are. And if you recall, we had started with this, where did it go? Right here. This alpha 1.1.0 Secret Friday 9 update back in September of 2010, 6 years ago. So if we go forward in history, we've got the next few versions. And I've brought up those pages so that we can see what we're looking at. If you look here, this 111 was released basically only a week later. So if we pop that up, you'll see that, let's see, what has changed? It says sneaking was added, which is going to be awesome because I so miss sneaking. They added some new paintings. They added the ability to change the sensitivity of your mouse. This one I'm really looking forward to. Now, instead of on-off, we've got sliders to change the volume of the sound and the music. And they also added fishing rods. Changes, they've got a couple of things having to do with the fog settings. Remember, it used to be just press F for fog. Now it's the F3 key. And then F3 and S at the same time will reload all of your web-loaded resources. But there was something else that I forgot what it was, but there was something in here that it gave me pause, and maybe it was the next version. So after 111, they came out with 112. And, you know, when this third digit changes, again, that means a fairly small update. And if you look here, it's only 2 days. Only 2 days. So here's the 112. And if you look here, all it says is it attempted to fix sound-related bugs. So that's got to tell me that in 111, there were sound-related bugs. Okay? So then, over here, it says attempted to fix, which means they didn't fix it. So then I went up to this this later version, which again was only 3 days later. So this alpha 11201, and that was over here. And it said it was released to fix bugs. And then look at this now. Minecraft now downloads resources from the cloud. And I'll talk about that one in a second. But here's a good fix. Sound and music bug was fixed. So that's good. So now let's come back up here. It now downloads resources like sounds from the cloud, meaning it needed the internet. So if you recall, when we were playing around with the original 110, in order to get sounds to work, we had to turn off the internet while we played the version. So now it looks like we should be able to leave the internet turned on, and it won't cause us any grief, okay? So I think the version that we're really going to want to go to is this 11201, okay? All right, so that being the case, let's hop over to our file system. To get here, I had just typed in that %app data %, hit enter, and it brought me here. And if you recall at the beginning of this series, I actually created a new folder to store the worlds that these older versions were going to be saved into. So I want to come into that Minecraft Alpha folder, and I want to come into Saves. And here's that world 1 we've been playing with. And before I do anything, I want to do a Control-C, Control-V. I want to copy this world as a backup. All right, so we've got 10 plus a little bit of time episodes worth into this world. So I really don't want to take a chance of losing it. So we're just going to copy it, and then I'm going to rename it to the version that we were using. All right? Okay, so now I am going to just hit the F2 key. I can keep it world 1, but I'm just going to put this alpha 1, whoops, 1, 1, 0. Actually, I wonder if I could do periods. That would be nice. I don't know if it's going to let me, though. 1, 1, 0. Will it like that? Oh, it does. Good. All right, so this will just be our backup, just in case something bad happens. This world, we will load using a slightly modified profile so that it will convert to the new version, okay? All right, so our next stop is going to be Minecraft itself. So here we are. We're in our Minecraft now. So you can see I already created it, but I want to show you how I did that. And I think I just modified the original, right? Yeah. So we originally had this alpha 110. So I went in here to edit profile, and I just updated the name. This used to say alpha 1.1.0, so I just changed it so that it reflected the version I want to start playing now. Okay, we're going to continue to store it in this new Minecraft alpha folder. And then down here where it says allow use of old alpha versions, make sure that's on, right? And then we're going to drop that menu down, and we're going to find, we were here, and we're just going to hop up to this version right here, this alpha 1.1.201, okay? So we'll have that one. All right, you save that profile, and then you'll notice that over here it'll say ready. Now mine says ready to play because I've already tested this. Yours will say something like ready to download Minecraft A11201. Okay, so then we'll hit play. And again, my internet is turned on. I don't know if you'll be able to see it in the recording right here. Weeks connected. So this is on. Okay, so I'm going to hit play. We no longer have to worry about disabling the internet. Here we go. Let's make this nice and big so we can see what's going. No. If you tap the top edge of a Windows screen, it wants to go full screen, which is not what I want. Can I grab a corner? Of course not. Well, let's try this again. There we go. Yeah, I'll just leave that bar there. Okay, let's try it. Single player. Here's our world 1. Remember, we've already backed this up, so if the worst happens, we're okay. Give it a shot. Here we go. All right, I'm moving my mouse around a little bit. Okay, if you notice the top left, 11201. Now, I've been in here before, again, for testing purposes. But I'm just going to take a walk down here. You'll see it's kind of jerky. See, it's still trying to kind of figure out how to reset the world for this new version, right? If you listen for the sounds, they all appear to be the same. Okay? All right, we'll take a trip up top, get some more sounds so we can see what's going on. Let's see, let's try the water. Yeah, that's the same. And let's just go up to our central platform here. This looks like it's all good. One of the things I had read about was the fact that when the internet was turned on and you're playing these old versions, it would have the habit or the ability of actually kind of like morphing or merging sounds. So you would have old sounds and new sounds. And through my research, I think I figured out that the reason that is because people are playing the old worlds that are stored inside of the main .minecraft folder. So that's one of the reasons I created that Minecraft alpha folder. Remember how that resources folder was completely empty and I had to take you to that website to download those files? So it's only going to have those, okay? All right, so this looks pretty good. So I think I'm going to stop here, and I think we will be ready to start our 11th episode using this brand new version 11201. Okay? All right, hope you continue to join us on our adventures. Take care.